Hi, I'm Jennifer, certified English teacher and communications expert. In this video, I'm going to share 3 tips on how to practice spoken English. At the end, I'll share with you a bonus tip that you must do to become a confident English speaker. Okay, let's get started. Tip 1. Start talking out loud. This is really such an easy way to practice your speaking skills. It's free. All you need is a cell phone, and you can do it anytime, anywhere by yourself. There's really no downside to this, but so much benefit. So what you can do every day, record a short video of yourself speaking English, but make sure you watch the video as well. Why? Because watching the video, you'll become used to seeing yourself speak English. You'll become used to hearing yourself speak in English as well. And the more comfortable you are with the idea of speaking English, the easier it will be when you're doing it in a real situation. This is such a great way to become very comfortable and very confident about a topic. Let's say you're going to a party over the weekend and you know you're going to be speaking in English. Well, all week you can practice recording yourself speaking about topics that might come up at the party. So you might want to practice telling a story, or practice asking some questions, or practice talking about a recent vacation you had. Any conversation that is likely to happen at the party, practice it that week. And even if you don't have any event coming up where you're speaking in English, that's okay. Every day, just record a short video. It could be something as simple as talking about the weather, saying what you want to do today, saying what you had for dinner last night. And all of a sudden, you're practicing speaking in the past, in the present, giving your opinion. You're practicing all of these different types of topics, and you're gaining confidence at the same time. So when you go to use these expressions, it will be easy for you because you've done it before. Tip 2. Find a language exchange partner. Okay, at some point, you probably want to have a conversation with another human being, not just yourself. At this point, what you need is a language exchange partner. So that is likely someone who's learning your language, and you can take turns speaking in your target language and help each other. Or you find someone else learning English and you study together. Now, a lot of students tell me there's no English speakers in my country. This just simply isn't true. We live in an environment where you can have anything you want from any country at any time of day. We truly are in a global environment, and there absolutely are native English speakers waiting for you. Now, you just need to be a little bit creative, and you need to be determined. If you make it your goal to find a language exchange partner and you put in some effort, you will find one. For example, I recently was in Moscow, Russia. Now, I wanted to find some native English speakers to talk to socialize with while I was there. It took me one Google search. I found a meetup with lots of English speakers, and I found an English language group that met 3 times a week specifically to speak English. So wherever you are in the world, I guarantee you there are opportunities. You just need to be creative. So spend 10 minutes Googling how to find a native English speaker. You will find one. To help you get started, one website that I highly recommend and that I personally use both in my city and when I'm traveling to find social groups is meetup.com. This website exists all over the world and it's free. I know you'll find a speaking partner there. Tip 3, call company 1-800 numbers. Now, this is a little creative. This is a little bit outside of the box. But in any city around the world, there are going to be North American or English-speaking based companies. So for example, hotel chains like the Hilton or the Radisson, they exist in almost every country and they have English speakers on staff all the time. So there's going to be a local number or a 1-800 number that you can call. So call the number. Even if you're not going to stay at the hotel, you can use this as speaking practice. Call them and ask them a question. Ask them what type of restaurant they have on site. Do they have a swimming pool? How much do their room cost? Is there any availability this weekend? There's so many different questions you could ask just the hotel. But a hotel is just one option. There are restaurants, travel agents, car rental companies, airlines. There are so many companies that have English speakers on staff, and you can use them for free English practice. Bonus tip, control your emotions. I have seen this happen again and again, where a student allows their fear of speaking, their fear of making a mistake, prevent them from being a confident English speaker. Often I work with students, their English is great. They have a high level of fluency. It's their emotions that I need to work on. It's getting rid of that fear, increasing their confidence. It really has nothing to do with their language skills. It's the emotional side. And you can't neglect this, because ask yourself honestly, why aren't you speaking in English now? Why aren't you joining an English club? Why aren't you making English speaking friends? Does it have to do with fear? Fear of making a mistake, fear of not being accepted, fear of not fitting in? So think about this honestly, and just recognizing that the fear exists is your first step of being able to prevent it. So once you acknowledge that fear, you can decide, I'm not going to let that fear stop me from reaching my goals. Yes, I may be scared, but I'm going to do it anyways. And honestly, the more you practice, the more you get comfortable, the less you'll have that fear. And watch as that fear gradually reduces the more and more you practice. And that's why tip number 1, speaking out loud, is so important. Because as you get comfortable speaking, even in the safety of your bedroom with no one watching, you'll notice you're very nervous. The first time you press record, your hand is probably shaking. But the 5th time, the 10th time, you're going to notice you're a lot more confident pressing that button and speaking in English, even if it's to yourself. So reducing that fear, acknowledging it's there, but not letting it prevent you is going to be so helpful for you to become a confident English speaker. So there you go. Practice speaking out loud to yourself, find a language exchange partner, call companies and ask them questions, and work on controlling your emotions and your fear. So let me know in the comments, what are you going to do to practice your spoken English? If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, happy studying!